Suti Shukla and you are watching Agri-Business News. Now let's take a look at today's top news headlines. Elon Musk launches poll on whether he should quit as Twitter CEO. Krishi Jagran with Dhanuka organizes webinar on weed management. In Hyderabad, Mansukh inaugurates ICMR research facility at Genome Valley. Cotton Corporation and Texprocil signs MOU to promote premium Kasturi cotton. Harvest Plus and Syngenta Foundation partner to build value chains for biofortified crops. Spices buyer-seller meeting at Hubballi on December 22. Commerce Ministry may engage with Niti Aayog to rework draft bills on tea, coffee and 3 others. Telangana to disburse 7,600 crore rupees to farmers under Rythu Bandhu scheme from 28 December. Kerala farmers to visit Israel for exposure tour. Minimum temperature in the city settles at 6 degrees Celsius. Now the news in detail. Twitter CEO Musk launched a poll on the social media platform on Sunday asking whether he should step down as head of the company, adding that he would abide by the poll results. The poll is scheduled to close around 11:20 GMT on Monday, although the billionaire did not give details on when he would step down. Later replying to a user on Twitter, Musk said there is no successor in reference to a possible change in CEO and told a Delaware court last month that he would reduce his time at Twitter and eventually find a new leader to run the company. The poll comes after Twitter's Sunday policy update, which prohibited accounts created solely for the purpose of promoting other social media firms and content that contains links or usernames for rival platforms. Krishi Jagran collaboration with Dhanuka Agritech Limited to make the farmers aware of the latest techniques. They organized a webinar on the topic of weed management in crops. In this webinar, Mayur Amita, subject matter expert of MP Dhanuka, Ghanshyam Ingle, subject matter expert Maharashtra, Dhanuka, R.K. Dhuria, SME from UP West and Central Rajasthan and Uttarakhand from Dhanuka, Dr. Sanket J. More, scientist of botany, ICR, Directorate on Onion and Garlic Research from Pune, Maharashtra, Dr. V. Pratap Singh, Professor Agronomy, Govind Vallabh Pant University, Pantnagar, Uttarakhand, and Dr. S.S. Punia, ex-senior agronomist Chaudhry Charan Singh, Haryana Agriculture University, were also present in this webinar. Agri-input major Dhanuka Group with a unique brand campaign India Ka Pranam Har Kisan Ke Naam, which is basically dedicated to acknowledge the sweat and toil of the hard-working farmers of the India. Moreover, Dhanuka's representative talked about our One Kill product, which is a post-emergence, contact and systematic herbicide which controls narrow leaf weeds as well as broadleaf weeds. One Kill is absorbed by the crop foliage and root system and provide longer residual control from most of the weeds. Union Health Minister and Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizers Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya officially unveiled ICMR NAR FVR National Animal Resource Facility for Biomedical Research in Hyderabad, Genome Valley on Saturday. The inauguration ceremony took place in the presence of C. Malla Reddy, Minister of Labour and Employment for Telangana. Minister said, for any society to move forward, research and innovation remain crucial aspects. India has given a push to indigenous research and this is reaping benefit for us now. ICMR NAR FVR has the potential to make India a key global player in biomedical research in the 21st century. Though provision of quality services in support of biomedical research and training with adherence to highest international standard for human and ethical animal care and use, this resource facility can play a crucial role in improving health and welfare of the nation. The Cotton Textiles Export Promotion Council and the Cotton Corporation of India have signed an agreement for the branding and traceability of Kasturi cotton grown in India. The branding of the premium Indian growth cotton was entrusted to Texprocil. According to Sunil Patwari, chairman of Texprocil, despite having a strong presence in the global market, India is unable to brand its cotton varieties unlike the United States, Pima cotton and Egypt, GIJ cotton. According to the chairman, the Ministry of Textiles has placed a tremendous burden on trade and industry to self-regulate and take responsibility for branding, tracing and certifying Indian growth cotton Kasturi. The industry-led approach to cotton branding and tracing is consistent with major cotton brands such as US Pima and Egyptian Giza. Harvest Plus and Syngenta Foundation for Sustainable Agriculture are partnering to increase the availability of biofortified seeds while developing the capacity of women as shield agents across the value chain. The collaboration will bring nutrition and livelihoods benefits to small farmers, farming households in the several countries across Africa and Asia. Harvest Plus and SFSA will develop sustainable value chain for nutrient-enriched biofortified crops to increase their availability and consumptions among populations at risk of the micronutrient deficiencies. The partnership will focus on the thematic areas of health and nutrition, digitalization, climate, gender inclusiveness, and agri-entrepreneurship. The Karnataka State Spices Development Board, in association with the Spices Board India, is holding a buyer-seller meeting on 22 December at Hubballi in Karnataka for the exporters, traders and farmers as part of their efforts to promote exports of quality spices from the country. Sources said the meeting would be held at the Naveen Hotel in the city, where all the stakeholders will get an opportunity to let the others know of their expectations, besides expressing their views on other issues involved in the production, trade and export of spices. The Commerce Ministry is likely to engage with Niti Aayog to rework the 5 draft bill pertaining to cash crops, tea, coffee, spices, rubber and tobacco, an official said. Earlier this year, the ministry proposed the repeal and updation of decades-old laws on these sectors and to introduce new legislation with a view to promoting their growth and creating a conducive environment for businesses. Niti Aayog has raised certain objections with the ministry on these 5 bills. The issues were recently discussed in a meeting between senior officials. K. Chandrasekhar Rao, the Chief Minister of Telangana, gave T. Harish Rao, the State Finance Minister, instructions on Sunday to begin disbursing the crop investment Rythu Bandhu funds for the Yasangi harvest Rabi season on 28 December. An official release from the CMO stated that the Rythu Bandhu funds, starting from 1 acre as usual, would be credited to the accounts of all farmers of Sankranti, and for this, the state government would deposit 7,600 crore rupees in their bank accounts. The government offered crop investment to farmers through this program at rate of 10,000 rupees per acre for both the Kharif and Yasangi seasons. The scheme, which is regarded as a revolutionary initiative in the nation's agriculture sector, is producing excellent results. Israel is set to become the first country for the farmers of Kerala to go on exposure tour to learn modern farming practices. Farmers who want to travel to Israel to study the latest farming methods have been asked by the Department of Agriculture in Kerala to fill out online application forms to get themselves enrolled in the initiative. The tour is being organized under the recently approved government proposal for National and International Agriculture Technology Exposure Tour for Farmers Group. A maximum of 20 farmers will be selected by the department for this tour. The State Department announced on Saturday that innovative farmers under 50 years of age who have over 10 years of experience and more than 1 acre of cultivated land are eligible to apply. The cold waves have hit the national capital on Monday morning and woke up to a very dense fog with very poor visibility. Visuals of NS24 near the Akshardham temple showed a thick blanket of fog. Visibility in the capital city was reduced to 150 meters, affecting road and rail traffic movement. The maximum temperature in the city is likely to be around 26 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature may hover around 6 degrees Celsius. Now here is your agriculture general knowledge quiz question, where you can win discounted coupons of FTP Organic, which is Farmer the Brand Organic. Trees produce enough oxygen on 1 acre for about dash people every day. Option A 5, option B 20, option C 35, option D 50. Do let us know your answer on this number 8800023204. We will wait for your answers. Till then, stay connected with Krishi Jagran Business. Thank you.